Right, hey everyone, Jason Lapine here on Indie Corner, and today we have a very special episode planned out for you. Over the past few weeks, you've seen this game store I've been hosting in, lots of cool retro games there. Today we're actually going to be taking a look at A&C Games and what's inside. We're going to be looking in the crannies and nooks, seeing if we can find anything special. So come on in and join me. All right everyone, lots of cool stuff here. As you can see to my right, there's some Super Nintendo stuff, Nintendo 64, we've got Genesis, Atari, tons of cool stuff in this store. Over back here, this is, I think, is where they keep all their retro, very valuable, rare stuff. So we're actually gonna go and talk with the owners, see if they can show us anything special. So here I am with the owners, Gara and Chang of A&C Games and A&C World. So guys, can you tell us a bit about the history of the store, how it came to be?
The business, we started actually as a convenience store. It's actually about 15 years ago. Since then, we evolved from, say, card games, Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic.
Yeah.
And then we evolved again to video games. There, we just put up a sign to buy and sell games, and people just brought it to us, and now you can't tell that we started with like literally no game.
A&C, what does that stand for?
It stands for arcade and console.
Okay, yeah. Like what systems were out when you were really pushing?
Yeah, Xbox, PS2, and GameCube. It was around that time.
Yeah, A&C World, it's like our club for gamers, and the thing is, over there, sorry, people can meet and practice. It's like a sparring place. They play just for fun, or they can train and like for the next tournament next month kind of thing.
Right at the front here is all our, I'd say, rare items and unique items. So obviously all this stuff's like limited edition. You can kind of tell by the big boxes.
Yep.
X-Men and Mario 3 by the Angry Video Game there. We have a signed copy of,
this one.
can you guys guess? It's Shigeru Miyamoto.
Something that you guys can also relate with is the beginning of Nintendo. Wasn't even video games, if I'm not sure if people know about it, but it was cards. This is where we keep the popular and rare games. So it's just separate from Nintendo, Super Nintendo, N64, Genesis.
Now what's this, 8-Bit Christmas 2010? I'm not familiar with that one, but it looks interesting.
Yeah, that's a homebrew cartridge. It's from a site called Retro Zone. Yeah, every year they make a Christmas cartridge.
Oh yeah?
It has like music and there's like a mini game. We got some old, I don't know if you guys remember these, the old Nintendo game packs with top secret tips.
It almost looks like the old cards that would have like bubblegum in them.
Now that you mention it, there's this one that does have bubblegum in it.
Oh my god.
It's a Donkey Kong one.
I wouldn't chew that though. I'm not sure how good that'd be. Okay. What's that, 30, 40 years now?
Yeah, 30 years, 82.
Probably more like rock candy.
Yeah, probably poison now.
Hey, don't forget the 32X
couple
here.
32Xs, you know, definitely not.
We want to forget.
It wasn't a big, yeah, it wasn't as big as it should have been.
Cool.
But, yeah.
Star Wars Arcade on 32X.
Here is a Toronto TDC subway map.
So for travelers that would be visiting Toronto for the first time, what subway stop would they have to get off at to come to A&C?
You'd have to get off at Spadina Station, so one of the castles. Yep.
Lucky for you, you don't need the key to get to that castle.
Nope.
But they also have a store right next door called A&C World, which we're going to go take a look at. Or as we referred to earlier, the Gaming Dojo. Let's go have a look. Hey everyone, and this is A&C World, or the Gaming Dojo. As you can see, tons and tons of stuff here. Right now we're actually after hours, so there's no one actually here gaming, but if we'd come here just a few hours earlier when there was people in here, it would just be full chaotic, full of gamers. So let's take a quick tour around here and see what we got.
We wouldn't be retro if we didn't have arcade machines. So you can see a couple of cool arcade machines here. This one was newer, as in we just got it in, but obviously it's older. But if you look around, we got all the setups. We had a Super Smash Bros. Melee tournament, so obviously you're going to see a lot of CRT TVs around. Whereas we do have the newer TVs for the Xbox 360, PS3s. And of course we have cool arcade sticks, okay? So Lots of fighters. Also behind there is a lot of the box consoles because we don't have space to keep everything upstairs. We have a lot of box systems back here from Dreamcast, PlayStation, Xbox, tons of other stuff, but tons of guitars. So if you're a Guitar Hero fan or a rock band, we got drums. Okay, driving fan, we have steering wheels. Okay, so just lots of those accessories we have around.
All right, everyone, so that covers our tour of A&C Games and A&C World. Thanks for joining me. So Gar and Chang, where could, if we're looking for more information on the store, where could we find you guys online?
So you can check out our website at www.acgamesonline.com, and everything else is on the description below.
All right, guys, so check that out. Now, next week I'll be at E3, but Indie Corner will be back June 18th in a whole brand new show. See you then.